Hello students, today we will discuss the important objective type questions on fiber optics. So let us start. First question is optical fiber works on the principle of, and the options are interference, diffraction, total internal reflection and total internal refraction. In the optical fiber works on the principle of TIR, which is called as total internal reflection. This is the principle, or this is the phenomenon in which the light ray travels from denser medium to rarer medium, and when the angle of incidence is greater than critical angle, then the light gets reflected back into the same medium, that is denser medium, and that phenomenon is called as total internal reflection. And by this phenomenon or principle, the light is launched or light is propagated within the fiber. So the correct answer of this question is option C. Next is fiber optic structure consists of. The fiber optic structure consists of three layers which are called as core, cladding and sheath. Sheath is also called as protective layer, or it is also called as buffer coating. The innermost layer is called as core, and within this core the light is propagated by this total internal reflection. Then core is surrounded by the cladding, and the function of the cladding is to keep the signals within the core, and the outermost layer is the sheath, and it protects the fiber from the environmental hazards. So the correct answer of this question is D, that is all of this. Fiber optics consist of core, cladding and sheath. So the correct answer is option D. Third question is, for total internal reflection, the angle of incidence is greater than. In first question we have discussed what is total internal reflection, and for total internal reflection the most important condition is that the angle of incidence is always greater than the critical angle. So the correct answer of this question is option C. For TIR, the angle of incidence is greater than the critical angle. Next is, the angle of incidence is equal to critical angle, then the angle of reflection will be. Here the condition is given that what happens if the angle of incidence is equal to critical angle. In that case, the angle of refraction will be 90 degree and the light get propagated within the core cladding surface. So the correct answer of this question is option D, that is 90 degree. Which type of fibers are used in short distance communications? Options are glass, plastic, PCS and none of this. We know that glass fibers are having very low losses and they are used in long distance communication, and plastic fibers are very flexible and they are having mechanical strength. PCS fibers are the polymer clad silica, or we can say plastic clad silica, and in this case in these fibers much type of losses are there, and because of high losses it is used in short distance communication. So the correct answer of this question is option C, that is PCS fiber, because it has high losses and it is used in short distance communication. Which type of fibers have low losses? As we discussed in previous question, the glass fibers have low losses and therefore they are used in long distance communication. So the correct answer is option A, that is glass fibers. These type of fibers have very small diameter of core, and the options are single mode step index fiber, multi-mode step index fiber, graded index fiber and all of these. These are the classification of the optical fiber which are based on the refractive index. There are two types of classification, step index fiber and graded index fiber. Step index fiber is again divided into two types, that is single mode step index fiber and multi-mode step index fiber. In single mode step index fiber, only single mode is possible, and in such type of fiber the diameter of the core is very small. In case of multi-mode and graded index fiber, the diameter of core is larger, and Therefore, the correct answer of this question is A. In single mode step index fiber, the diameter of the core is very small, and hence in such type of fiber, the fibers have very low losses. The relation between numerical aperture and fractional refractive index is given by, there are four equations which are in terms of numerical aperture and fractional refractive index. Numerical aperture is denoted by Na and it gives the light gathering capability. And fractional refractive index is denoted by delta and it is defined as the ratio of refractive index of core and cladding to the refractive index of core. And when we derive the relation between numerical aperture and fractional refractive index, then it comes to be Na is equals to n1 under root of 2 delta, where n1 is the refractive index of core. So the correct answer of this question is option A, that is Na is equals to n1 under root of 2 delta. When an optical signal passes through a fiber, its power decreases exponentially with distance. Such losses in fibers are called as. Options are attenuation, distortion, dispersion, or degradation. We know that when the light passes through this optical fiber, then losses occurs during propagation. And when there is a decrease in power exponentially with distance, such type of losses is called as attenuation. So attenuation is denoted by alpha and its unit, or it is measured in decibel per kilometer, and its equation is given by alpha is equals to 10 by L log to the base 10 pi upon po, where pi is the input power and po is the output power. So its power decreases exponentially with distance, and such losses are called as attenuation. So again the correct answer is option A, that is attenuation. Then dispersion is the spreading of the waves or widening of the signals. Okay, this is again the type of losses, but in this case there is a widening of the signals. The maximum angle of incidence for which the light can propagate within the fiber by total internal reflection is called as. The maximum angle of incidence when the light can propagate within the fiber by total internal reflection. This is the definition of the acceptance angle. Maximum angle means this much maximum angle is accepted through which the light can propagate within the fiber by total internal reflection. If we increase the angle beyond that angle of incidence, then in that case the light is not propagated by total internal reflection. Therefore, that maximum angle of incidence is called as acceptance angle, and it is denoted by theta naught or theta maximum, and its equation is sine inverse of under root of n1 square minus of n2 square upon mu naught. Mu naught is the refractive index of air and its value is 1. So in case we can add this mu naught or we can neglect it. Then 11th question is, if the refractive index of core is n1 and refractive index of cladding is n2, then what is the condition? The condition is n1 is greater than n2, because the refractive index of core is always greater than the refractive index of cladding. So the correct option is option A, that is n1 is greater than n2. Last question is, the light gathering capability of the light gathering capability is called as. The light gathering capability is called as the numerical aperture, and it is denoted by Na, and Na can be written in the form of sign of acceptance angle. So these are the MCQs which are based on the fiber optics.